Now going to be touching base with the top management of car trades, Banwari Lal Sharma, the CEO of the consumer business, joining us live today on the show. Good morning. Let's just begin by asking you that right now what we're seeing is renewed interest in the stock markets for the auto pack, right? When we look at the auto companies, the way they're performing, we keep hearing about the pent-up demand as well, the share price which is going up. Just kickstarting the conversation before we get down to the details as well. When you look at the car trade stocks performance, it's still down, what, about 25% year to date. People want to buy cars. They don't have, they have to wait a lot of time for a brand new car. But why is it that car trade's performance, according to you, in the stock market still hasn't picked up?
Good morning. So thanks for inviting me here. To be very honest, I wouldn't elaborate too much on why, because you guys are probably better placed than I would. I have a very internal view. In fact, as an organization, we've always believed in creating stakeholder value, making employees valuable, and this is what we believe in. And our customers, let's say our clients, whoever we deal with, we continue to make them happy. Whether they are, let's say, the partners, business partners, whether they're consumers, we sit at tons of consumers, like 3 crore, 4 crore consumers logging into our websites, let's say, every month. So we believe in fundamentals, and we believe that, I understand that, let's say, our organization was the first to list in our space. The benchmarks are very diverse. There are different kind of organizations out there. So there could be quite a bit of confusion. But to me, in the end, ultimately, the fundamentals will prevail. We are not in a hurry. We are not here for the short term. We believe, I've been here for 19 years, by the way. I joined as a software trainee, and I'm not even a promoter. I joined as a software trainee 19 years on. Let's say I'm here, and there's so many of us, let's say, working extremely hard to make sure that we create stakeholder value. So we're quite positive, and we'll continue on that one.
Okay, the day we had seen the lock-in period for the IPO for the anchor investors, and we had seen the stock down by about 6%. That was late last week. Okay, on to the business now. And like I began the interview by saying, there is a demand right now for Motown, for cars in particular. What are you seeing on ground? What kind of pent-up demand? What are the trends that you're seeing when it comes to sales as well? We're talking ahead of what's going to be a very, very busy festive season, hopefully.
Absolutely, without a doubt. Clearly, the dispatches we've seen in last 4 months are fantastic, which tells us we are onto something big as an industry. And industry is doing well on multiple counts. Pent-up demand does exist, more so in a slightly, let's say, a higher up segment than, let's say, lower up segment. So possibly, and India has seen that the car price changing from somewhere around 4, 5, 6 lakh rupees on an average India to something like 7, 8, 9 lakh rupees today. But even more so, 20 lakh, 30 lakh plus, the segments are shining really well. So pent-up demand exists. The supply is coming back to normalcy. People who could not buy those cars, now they're able to buy, and the cars have gotten much better. You see, every new car that comes in the market is so much better than, let's say, what we had this previous version as. So I think that's helping as well. Of course, I was just talking to your Hindi channel just a while ago. Bikes are still struggling a little, and we see while they'll do very well, it still may be a little bit of time before we can see a normalcy or a ever highest numbers. But cars, new cars, used cars, we're seeing on car wale, car trade, bike wale, clearly that you're onto something really big this year.
How many first-hand cars or new cars and how many second-hand cars are you selling on a monthly basis? And what is the spread like? Do you make money in used cars more? Do you make more money in new cars more?
So we make more money on new cars. In fact, we are not really, an online retail platform. India is far away from that. Plus, it's a very expensive product, Nikunj. It's not that easy that you can, let's say, just buy something 10 lakh rupees worth online. And we are not even envisioning to be a fully online player. We believe the space is going to be omni-channel, which is you start somewhere, you end up somewhere. But as a customer, you are able to, let's say, get through a fantastic journey, a seamless experience. This is what we are building. So we make more money on new cars than used cars, but used cars is the most or fastest growing one for us. And when I say new cars, we also combine new bikes in that. So new as a segment and used as a segment. New is much bigger for us. Of course, we don't really sell cars, as I said. We generate interest, we generate leads, and we generate tons of advertising opportunities which are custom made native for the brand. So a brand can come and tell me that, Banwari, I need, let's say, my car is struggling with this. Could you help me place what you say in between these two cars or three cars? And how do I really create the, let's say, upper funnel, which is more interest? Or somebody could come and say, I'm struggling with, there's a lot of interest, but I'm not able to sell car. Could you help me sell? So we work on these solutions and help OEMs and dealers sell these cars and make money that way.
Three success stories. So who are top three customers?
I'm sorry, I would not able to name them on this platform, Nikunj.
Okay. Are you dealing with, how would you also be able to come up with a, what could be called as a strategy when suddenly you hear news that HDFC Bank is looking at launching a similar kind of a platform in which you can buy, trade, sell, and even finance cars? So up until now, what you had was a unique advantage, but now banks are also entering your turf.
So banks have been entering this space for about 15 years now. In fact, in the past, three of the banks, we provided all the tech and white label solutions in the background. So whatever you saw in the front, we were the partners on the back. We were providing all the data. See, it is not as easy as, let's say, creating a channel. We are 750 people sitting here. Out of them, about 200 are in product technology content. It's not easy. Understanding the space, understanding what the consumer needs, it takes a lot of time. So when you say this, whether, let's say, a new competition, a startup, a bank, an OEM, of course they would try, and they would try for the right reasons. Their interest would be channelizing customers towards taking loans, and they'll do a good job there. But as far as car research is concerned, as far as bike research is concerned, providing hundreds and thousands of those vehicles as selection in used cars, it's not easy, Nikunj, and we are doing a good job. 40 million plus visits a month, 3 million uniques plus on a particular platform. It's not easy to build. I'm very confident of that.
And you've got close to 1,000 crore cash on your books as on March 22. So what are your plans? Any specific segment that you've got in mind that you want to invest this money in?
So no specific segment, but of course we'll continue to look at what we do every day. So the businesses that we have, any business, small or big, which can help us either get bigger on our, let's say, outlook, which we're doing today. So new cars, used cars, car wale, bike wale, car trade, auctions, whether it is, let's say, Upshore platform, which is our retail platform for used cars. Any of these, either there is a platform or a business or a technology piece which helps us grow quickly, we'll take that, or there's something which we are not doing today, but that has huge potential in the future, but connected in the automotive space. We will not go out of the automotive space and try something new and invest there. We won't do that.